Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And in today's video, you can see that it's light out, so it's morning. And basically, I didn't film this video yesterday, but it's okay. I'm filming it right now because I just went to sleep and was super tired. I mean, maybe not super tired, but yeah, just wanted to go to sleep, which felt good to not have like this extensive routine before going to sleep, which sometimes is kind of annoying. But anyway, let's get to the point of this video. And basically, yesterday was a very interesting day because I started out with just not very productive, like waking up quite late, and just looking up some things for the EU elections, which is gonna be the first election that I'm ever going to vote in as a French citizen. And yeah, basically just have been looking into some like yesterday was an interesting day because like I just watched some videos and stuff like this, which I usually do on weekends. Watched some Daniel Dalen videos, I think are very very inspiring. Yeah, I'm really glad I stumbled upon his channel. And basically, I also listened to some podcast episodes in the evening, and actually, one thing that stood out to me, is from one podcast episode that I listened to from Alex Hormozy. I think it was episode 715 on the Game podcast. And actually, by the way, this is a really good episode. I think you should go listen to it right now. It has such a good framing in terms of mindset and perspective, and I really think that Alex Hormozy should write like a general life advice book, and not only books about how to make money. So his books about how to make money are really good, like 100 million offers, $100 million offers, $100 million leads, and the next 100 million book. I have not read the leads yet, but I have read the offers one, and it was really good. But I really do think that a lot of the value that he brings is just from mindset perspective, which is why I love listening to his podcast. It's just like helps with the having a map for what to expect during hard times and what to expect if you want to do exceptional stuff. So I really recommend you check it out. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about that kind of stood out to me from this episode is an idea, like a litmus test that I've thought about while I was listening to his podcast, is that basically he said something that you want to make it as easy as possible to work as hard as you can. And actually this kind of reminded me of this book called Does It Make the Boat Go Faster? And so basically I've come up with this good litmus test that I took notes of while I was listening to this podcast episode, which is like something which basically addresses an issue that I've been facing in my life, which is I don't know what to say yes to. I don't know what are the right things to say yes to, and a good litmus test for that is like a good filter, so to speak, is does it make it easier for me to work harder? If it doesn't, don't do it. If it does, do it. Yeah, actually, I think I'm just gonna maybe put it on a post-it note and put it on my wall over here. But just listening to that has been very, very inspiring, and this specific podcast episode has such good nuggets. and like mindset reframes that allow you to view things in a practical way, like that bring basically the theoretical concepts of discipline and all of the good things in life that we strive to do. It brings them into like a practical lens, and basically it gives you something that like creates a link such that when you're in that situation, you're able to recognize the right patterns and you're able to act in accordance with your values and with the things that you aspire to. And yeah, that's why I think he should really write like a mindset book or like a philosophy book or like something about how to succeed, or like just some kind of like permanent thing that you can always come back to, that basically epitomizes all of these things that he talks about mostly on podcasts. So yeah, just really impressed with the kind of content that he's been putting out, and it really resonates with me because I want to build more discipline in my life. I want to build more stamina to work harder, better. And yeah, I think I'm nowhere near my potential of hard work, but I'm getting there. Like, I really intend on making it as easy for me as possible to work as hard as I can. And so, yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. And yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, the one right before this one, or you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of day, night, whichever time of day it is, where you are right now. Bye for now, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.